Hello, human! We are Blunders and Dragons, and this is episode 3 of our 5-part mini-series called That Thing We Found. To view character art, location maps, and clues, as well as other bonuses, sign up for our Patreon. If that's not for you, but you still want to support us, please like, rate, review, subscribe, and share. We have an entire campaign coming soon. So this is our one shot, and this is going to be episode 3, I believe, of our one shot. So we're going to do a little summary of where you guys got to last time. In our first episode, we met our fantastic characters who work at the Cryozite Arctic Research Base. We have Gordon Ramshield.
Hello.
We have Jared Vern Squirrel.
Hey guys, so good to see you.
And we have Alan Fizzard.
What am I supposed to do? Hi.
And so we started out at your own research base, Cryozite, and some strange things happened. You got some unexpected visitors, which led you guys to going on to investigate at another research base, the Istid Jakul research base. And when you arrived there, things were not normal at all. The heat was shut off. The base was extremely cold. Most of the rooms were complete bedlam and chaos with things tipped over. You found some really interesting clues, like a research journal with some indecipherable scientific notes at this time, but some interesting pictures of mushrooms and other things that this research center may have found. You found a really cool fire knife in the ice lab. You found a holocoaster, which would contain some research information and material. So hopefully you can read that when you get back to your own base. You found a research lab covered in acid, which was very concerning. And you also found the strange fuchsia jelly everywhere that Gordon, our chef, did decide to taste. And has survived so far.
So far,
He
but
did a lot too. He took a full bowl.
he's just trying to figure out what it was. You know, it was some new flavor he was trying to figure out.
yeah, we did discover it had a lot of flavor. It was a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy, and a little bit biological, which is
And iron.
It's very metallic.
Iron.
It's very metallic-y.
not exactly something tasty, but definitely a complex flavor. So Gordon seems pretty intrigued by that. You have at this time explored the entire research base except for this strange cavern that Pyra, Pyra is our demolitions expert that you brought with you, Pyra Ember, and she observed that they definitely blasted this hole through the frost and tundra all the way down into the rocky earth below. And so I think at this time you guys were preparing to explore that environment. So I'm going to load on our screen here what you guys see when you look down that hole. You did notice a lot of heat rising from that location. And can someone please describe what you see when you look down into this environment?
It looks like a creek surrounded, like a cavernous creek with mushrooms everywhere, kind of lit up, and what looks like fireweed.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who may not know, in Alaska, we have a wildflower called fireweed. And it looks, it's very pretty.
Yeah, so you look down into a warm, glowing cavern with steep, rocky sides. There's some beautiful blue glowing veins, either of mineral or something else in the rock. There's a little creek that seems to run through it because it's warm enough for water to be flowing and not frozen, which is nice. There is this whole series of glowing mushrooms, as well as this beautiful fuchsia growing fireweed kind of plant. So you guys ready to climb down the ladder and investigate further?
Oh, yes.
All right. So I'm gonna move your characters down into this very cool cavern environment. Okay. And so we've got, who goes first? Doesn't really matter. Just
Ram Shield.
Yeah.
Ram-
Yeah.
Ramshield is eager.
Yes, he wants those mushrooms.
Yeah, he's the big mushroom guy.
It's our first dungeon.
First dungeon.
Oh, our first dungeon.
All right. I put Ramshield, then I put Jared.
Yep.
Oh, and Alan has been seeming a little under the weather.
Oh.
A little cold, and even though we're
Here.
going into a warmer environment, Pyra does offer him, she says, "Hey, Mr. Fizzard, would you like some of my fire whiskey to warm you up?"
A whiskey? What's a whiskey?
It'd make your blood warm and strong.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Here you go.
Okay.
She hands you a flask.
Okay, he takes a small sip.
She's like, "Drink up," and helps you like take a nice big chug of it.
Okay, he doesn't want to be rude, so he does. He doesn't like it, but out of politeness, he does drink. I don't know what the equivalent of maybe a shot and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's strong and cinnamony, and it does make you feel warm, and you definitely feel that it has a nice magical warmth to it, almost like a delicious apple cider that has had some cinnamon added to it, and it really does kind of warm up your bones and give you some energy.
Oh, that makes me feel like the first time I laid eyes on my Sandy.
It gets your heart pumping. All right, and so you guys have entered the cavern. What would you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna just check around, make sure there's nothing that's crazy out here. Okay, guys, everybody, just chill out. I'm gonna check for traps.
Okay,
See if there's any traps down here.
do it.
Gordon literally just starts grabbing mushrooms, like finding the biggest ones, the most what look the best. He just starts grabbing mushrooms.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for picking mushrooms?
For traps? No, but I'm going to show you what mushroom you pick in a second.
Oh, that's a 21. Oh, wait, actually, that's higher because this doesn't new. See. That's a 24. Sorry.
Okay. And that was a 24 investigation?
Investigation, yeah,
Okay.
for traps.
So what you observe is that this does seem to be a tunnel that was dug by the research staff of Istajakul. And something else that you notice is that there are foraging baskets here. So I brought up an image of one too. This is a basket that's designed as a backpack. And so people use it today in real life, but for walking around in the woods and pick up something that you forage and then you just stick it in the basket, and it allows the dirt and stuff to fall off of the things that you've collected.
The guy is not attached, correct? There's a picture of a dude with a foraging basket.
Yeah, the dude in the t-shirt does not come included when you purchase a forage
Not
basket.
included.
So you don't get an arcane you don't get an arcane servant to help you. You have to carry your own basket. But you do see a stack of these baskets right near the bottom of the ladder. So seeing that and seeing the way that this tunnel seems like they dug down and accessed an underground tunnel.
Oh, cool. So the tunnel, so they didn't dig out this tunnel.
They probably expanded it, but you can tell by all the foliage that
It's natural.
It's natural. And probably because of the Dwergar staff who are familiar with underground terrain and cities, that's probably why they built their base here, is they were able to detect that there was some flora and fauna underneath. Additionally, with the combination of the foraging backpack, and then we remember that Gordon last time found both mushrooms and like some octopus tentacles in the fridge, in the freezer, and he put those little Ziploc bags. I think they call them Whizlock bags here in this land. So he put these little magical food storage bags in his pocket. And so if Gordon remembers that and wants to compare them to some of the mushrooms that he's collecting.
Yeah, he would just kind of, maybe hold up the bag as well as look at the ones he just picked to see if there's a difference.
Yeah, so as you're grabbing mushrooms, you see ones that definitely the tops match the ones that are in the bag. So it definitely appears like these are mushrooms that they were eating. So with the combination of the foraging baskets as well as all the stuff here, you get the idea that this was their plan for their research base, because they don't have a biosphere like you do.
Right.
Back at your base, you have a biosphere where you grow vegetables as well as chickens
Right.
for food. And they didn't have that at their base at all. You know, you were like, they just have this big hole in the ground. So being that this is from the this is the Dwarven and Gnomish Alliance that established this research center, you get the idea that this was their plan all along for food and sustainability. Because you did find some dehydrated meals, some instant meals up in their cupboards, but there was not a lot. So it definitely seemed like this was their long-term plan. So Gordon, as you pick up a mushroom, I'm going to show you what it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
It's a mushroom, but it looks like a jellyfish.
Yeah, so you pick up this mushroom. It has sort of a pinkish, a little bit glowing top. Underneath the top part of the mushroom, I wish I had studied some biology, knew what the parts of the mushroom are called, but and essentially the gills of the mushroom, it's glowy, and you see these tiny kind of thin tentacles that actually, as you look closer, they start to kind of to wiggle and move as you have pulled this mushroom from the earth.
Nice.
So now you're holding in your hand this kind of wiggly little mushroom friend.
I think Jared wants to give the basket over to Ramshu and be like, I found this. And he's trying to like make friends because we've had like a lot of disagreement. And then I see this thing, and I'm like, oh no. Because it's got like squid tentacles, and I'm picturing like the squid prints that were upstairs. And then I'm like, oh, where are all the people? And I'm like, I'll be like, I don't know about this one, Chef. This looks like if like maybe the people upstairs ate this and then turned into goop or something like that, or this goopified people.
Oh, I don't know. This looks like interesting mushroom. Like it could be very, very tasty though. So I say we keep it.
We could keep it an experiment on it. Hey, Pyra. Is there, a cavern like this under our base, or no?
No, not that I've seen. We haven't blown up our base.
I know. Well, you put in about 4 forms, fully filled out, which is crazy, to blow up most of our base, and I just... I've not seen a security aspect that would help out with, so I denied. But we might actually do it when we get back home.
See, if you don't know what is beneath your base, it is a risk.
Yeah, but you wanted to blow up the whole base. That's the problem. You just wanted to blow up things.
Just beneath the fuel shed. That is all.
Not the fuel shed.
We could store all the explosive underground. It would be warmer and safer. This is a nice place.
This is a nice place. Oh, God.
When you hang around people with an accent and you start to tap on their accent.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is a nice place.
This is a nice place. Oh, man. My accent's going.
Gordon, don't you think we could find some good food down here?
Oh, definitely. I think food here would be very, very good. So we should forage all of it. Maybe even use some of these flowers. I don't know. Maybe we can make a tea or something out of it.
Is this an alive creature?
So are you still holding it in your hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still holding it.
So you're holding it in your hand, and so it seemed kind of stagnant. You know, when it was in the ground, it looked just like a mushroom. But as you've unearthed it, you've pulled it out of the ground, it's definitely wrapping its little tentacles around your hand, just like if you picked up a little baby octopus. And it's kind of, you know, it's not hurting you. It seems to be like feeling you, like what is this? It's investigating. It's you know, it's definitely crawling around. And are you holding it firmly or kind of gently?
I think he would probably be holding it gently due to his, like, how big of his hands are and trying to be, you know, gentle with something that he could possibly cook. So it would probably be pretty gentle.
Okay. You've been holding it for a minute now, and so it's kind of starting like to its little tentacles are starting to move up your hand. It's about hand size. You do have big hands, but it kind of seems like it's starting to try to pull itself up your arm a little bit, because you've been holding it and it doesn't necessarily want to stay in the same place. And Jared, you do know that the tracks that you saw up in the lab were much bigger.
Oh, okay.
This is a little tiny guy,
Yeah.
and what you saw was pretty large. I would say that like
bigger ones. There's
the-
always a bigger fish.
these tentacles would leave little tiny tracks, and the bigger ones. I'm trying to think of a good reference point. They'd probably be about 2 or 3 inches across. So bigger, like the size of our fist versus the tip of your finger.
Okay.
And so this little guy would be more tip of your finger tentacle tracks, and that would be more of larger ones. So this one definitely didn't leave those tracks, obviously, but could be. So
Hey, doctor. Is this a magical thing or is this a nature-based thing? Do you know anything about that, doctor?
He is.
Don't say asleep. Don't you dare say asleep right now.
No, he's not asleep because he's still kind of feeling the after effects from the whiskey. So he's like kind of just looking around a little bit dizzy. So you say that and capture his attention. He hasn't been paying attention this whole time because he's focused on how he feels. So he looks over and he goes, "What? I'm sorry."
Yeah, the squid thing that's on is the mushroom squid.
Oh Lord!
It's okay, doctor. It's all under control.
No, he immediately casts Mage Hand
Oh,
and takes it from. I'm sorry.
from Gordon,
From Gordon.
he takes it from Gordon.
From Gordon, and is just holding it like up in the air
Okay.
with the Mage Hand.
So now he's holding it by the cap of the mushroom, and the little tentacles
Just
are kind of
Yeah.
dangling down. Now it looks even more like a jellyfish as you're kind of holding it up there
Uh-huh.
To investigate it.
Yeah.
Gordon is like, "Oh no, Jerry! I like Jerry."
And you
He's already got a name.
no, don't name it. That's the worst.
you did
If we have to
feel
kill it.
as it was being lifted off of your hand, you did feel its little its little suction cups just kind of clinging on.
Don't. I'm gonna have to kill this thing, and I
Jerry, no. Jerry likes me. Okay, see, Jerry likes me.
Is this a nature-based or an arcana-based thing, doctor?
I don't know. I'd have to take this to the lab and get a good look at it.
Well, we'll take the squid as I make eye contact with Ram Shield.
Why do these doctors take all of the things that look tasty or kind and nice?
and get a better look at it if you want me to.
All they want to do is study it. They just want.
Did you say you're going to cast in large?
could.
You could cast in large.
Yeah, I'll be lock and loaded.
He does not. For the spell slots.
You do remember that, Jared, I assume you still have that research journal with you.
Yeah,
And there was some pictures in that research journal.
yeah, I'll look.
So let's pull up. So
Also, just real quick, is this water going anywhere or flowing from anywhere?
yeah, it seems to be flowing. So it's
From a direction? Like,
let's-
is there a main, like, cavern that we're missing or something like that? Like a lake or something?
yeah, like you could probably follow the direction that the water is flowing. Where the source of the water kind of seems to be, that part of the cavern is sort of closed off. But if you followed the flow of the water, you could certainly head in a direction.
Do I have, like, a stopwatch or, like, a clock or anything that I'm going to keep track of when we came down here.
Mhm.
And how much time is going to be passing, so we know, because the storm is going to come in.
That's right.
So
Storm.
I need to make sure that we get my team back, because there's no way that Nar is going to be prepared for a storm if we get back.
Yeah.
So I got to make sure we're locked down. It takes like an hour to lock down everything. So
Yeah. So you knew that you at the time that you entered the cavern,
Earlier in
you
the
were
episode.
Yeah,
Nobody listens
exactly.
to him.
I have to go manually
Lock
lock every
everything.
door by doing one of those like don't steal my car bars across every single door,
Oh my god.
and people usually just walk underneath them anyway. So
or step over them because
yeah.
you're short. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
being because you are a gnome yourself. Yeah, so Jared being a gnome definitely has difficulty with the security.
I got
back
transferred
base.
actually, and it's been. I was gonna come to this base, but they were like, "Oh, we don't need security. Look at me now."
Definitely. And so you are. Let's see. I brought up the journal from last time, so you can check that out.
Cool.
And I'm going to see if there's another page here. Hang on. Okay. And so as you're also looking, you see some pictures. Ooh, that got really big.
Oh
So-
boy.
Describe what you're seeing.
Okay, so I see more mushroom things, but then I see like oh gosh. It's almost like how do I describe this? Like a squid with a big like tough head that has mushrooms growing out of it. It kind of looks like what's the thing in Baldur's Gate?
Never played.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. For me, it kind of looks like an octopus a little bit,
Yeah.
kind
As
of with its head.
Yeah, but it's
But
like
it's-
almost from oh my gosh, I can't.
There's the mushroom creatures, the Mike.
Yeah, Mycon or Mycon.
Myconoids.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks
Who's
like a
Mike?
combination of like the chanterelle mushrooms,
Yeah.
which are sort of the more flowery looking mushrooms. So a combination of that, as well as it's got some kind of octopusy sort of tentacles, sort of that squiddy face, and so definitely a little bit of glowing going on. So there's kind of a variation that looks a little more jellyfish-like, and there's a variation that looks a little more squid-like. And you're seeing both of those in the journal.
So yeah, I show that to everybody.
Alan drops the
The one that he's
the one that
holding.
he's holding
in the
with
mage
hand.
Jerry, no.
So Jerry falls to the cavern floor, kind of bounces as he hits the hard rock below. And now that it's landed on the ground, it pauses for a moment and then kind of starts crawling with its little tentacles. And actually, I'll roll to see which direction he goes.
Also, it looks like a mind flare mushroom. That's what it looks like. That's what I was. I was thinking. Not that Jared would know that, but I want to describe really well what it
That's
looks
a good.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gordon, can you pick a number for me?
Uh-oh.
Between what and what?
1 and 4. Between 1 and 4.
1 and 4?
I'm rolling it. There's 4 directions he can go. I'm seeing if he's going to go towards you, or if he's just. I'm just seeing if he goes back towards you, if Jerry remembers you, or if he goes back towards the other mushroom.
3.
You pick a 3.
Oh, that's a mistake.
It's a 4. So Jerry,
You're dead.
And,
Go ahead, roll your new character.
it's a death saving throw.
instead of coming towards you, showing that he loves you and misses you, Jerry just crawls kind of towards the rocky edge of the stream and kind of looks like he might be kind of regrouping over there at this time. So.
Oh. Well, that hurts a lot, Jerry.
That's crazy. Can I make like a nature check? If this is a natural occurrence or if this is an experiment that they did. Like, did they find mushrooms? Well, I don't know if I'm good at nature. I'm not great at nature. Anybody good at? And I'll be like, anybody know about this?
I have a +3 on nature
Okay,
checks.
I will help you then.
Okay. I'll check and see what's up with Jerry.
Does Jared maybe explain to
Yeah, I'll
Gordon
be like,
because you don't want to be eating an experiment?
Well, so I'm just curious if this is like a natural thing like that grows here, or if this is an experimental thing, and then they messed, like like one of the famous plays that used to with dinosaurs. They started experimenting with it, and
Wait, what about dinosaur?
I was.
Do you
Anyway.
think Jerry is a dinosaur?
No, I don't think Jerry's a dinosaur.
How about I check to see if Jerry is a dinosaur?
Okay.
I'll do a nature check on Jerry, and so just roll.
Mhm.
I've got a 16 plus 3, so a 19.
Okay. Plus, he was helping you, so
Yeah,
you'd have advantage.
advantage.
But
Roll again.
just see if you get a nat 20.
Oh yeah. Get that at 20.
Nope, a 7.
Okay.
I thought it was a 1 from him.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to explain the dinosaur, so it actually doesn't.
0 high.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were trying to basically determine if you think it was an experiment or if it grows naturally.
Yes, yeah. Just to see kind of what Jerry is.
Yeah, you do think that Jerry was found naturally in this environment. You think that there's so many of them. It would be kind of crazy if they had grown them all.
Right. I think that Jerry is natural. He is not made from experiments.
Oh man. Okay. I'm a little worried because the tentacles that were up above were big. And I'm curious. I'm gonna take like one of my crossbow bolts and touch the. Well, I guess you were already touching the tentacle things, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right, my leading theory. Here we go. Because I work at a research place too. In my journals, this is my leading theory that somehow a giant one of these zapped the remaining people, and they are. And then I like stop, and I'm like, what if they are infecting us right now? I start trailing off. I'm thinking about the dog and like, why was the wizard trying to kill the dog?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, maybe the dog is infected with like this mushroom thing. And so
Oh my goodness.
I start like writing in my journal, like, and then start connecting dots. And I'm like, what if we eat these things and then are you a squid? Are you turning into a squid right now? Do you feel squid-like?
I am not squid. I am Gordon. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, what if so I basically am drawing this like map, and a lot of circles around the wizard and a lot of circles around the squid and maybe like the dog, and it's like maybe dog infected. We probably should get going, but then I'm like, oh, I want to explore this cabin.
Okay.
So I start panicking.
Okay, everyone give me a perception check.
Cool. Can I do it with disadvantage?
Sure, because you're distracted. Yeah, for sure.
12.
15.
20.
12, 15, even with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Goodness.
I have a plus 10 to it because of expertise and stuff.
So with Alan's 12, Alan's noticing it's really nice in here. It's warm. Like, he's like, this place is kind of great. It has like a really cozy vibe with the glow from the mushrooms.
I just need my chair.
Bummer that got destroyed.
And you could tell that the water is flowing, I'll say, to the south in here. And then, Gordon, you notice that Jerry is coming back towards you. He's just creeping across the ground, just, not making a big stir, but he is coming back in your direction. And then Jared, despite everything that's going on, and you're like, where is this other staff?
Yeah.
What has happened? You hear a chink, chink of pickaxes in the distance down the cavern in the direction that the water is flowing.
I'll be like, all right, everybody. I close the book. Now that that's over, everybody, no one was paying attention. Pyro probably also was not paying attention.
Yeah,
I'll be like,
she's like investigating, like, what could this is an interesting cavern, and how much explosives would I need to collapse this tunnel? And she's like counting the dynamite in her bag, and
oh my gosh, she's gonna kill us all.
She's curious about how deep she'd have to dig to access a cavern under your guys' base. That's what she's focused on.
Yeah, she's focused. And I'll be like, I hear pickaxes this way. Follow me, team. And I'll have my crossbow bolt out, lock and loaded. And I go in full security mode, and I'm like, looking around, and I'm like towards the pickaxes.
Okay, so I assume you're leading the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they're following. That's the thing. I'm full focus. I'm on panic mode.
Alan's following.
Gordon will follow, although he will probably pick up.
You fix up Jerry?
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy
But-
that the
but
DM is
he-
also naming it Jerry. If I have to kill this thing, you guys cannot get mad at me, okay? Blunderers, you cannot get mad.
But he probably one of the I don't know if there's any extra of the Whizlocks or whatever they're called.
So you had one Whizlock that contained mushrooms,
Right.
and you had one Whizlock that contained octopus tentacles, and that's it. That because you just pulled those 2 bags out of the freezer.
You do have the backpack that I gave you, though,
Okay.
that you could put them in.
Does the backpack have a top to it?
Does not.
That's the problem.
You could see in the picture it was open.
Yeah.
Because they're typically made that you could just kind of toss stuff over your shoulder and
Yeah.
back into that basket. So that one doesn't have a lid.
I have extra coats on if you want me to, like, put a top over it. So, like, we can just makeshift. Just making sure Jerry doesn't escape.
Correct. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. I'm just trying to make sure he doesn't escape.
So at this point, your party is moving forward. So
all right. So
yeah, Gordon would be
I
doing
think,
something pretty quick. I think.
Gordon would probably go ahead and throw out. I'm trying to decide if it would be the mushrooms or the tentacles. Let's go. He would probably empty the tentacles.
Okay.
And put Jerry into that Ziploc bag.
As you dump out the tentacle, do you just dump them on the trail? Do you dump them in the creek?
I would say on the trail.
Okay. So as you dump out the tentacles on the trail, they were frozen before, but you can tell that they've fully thawed out and warmed out, and they are starting to wriggle. And Jerry, and you see Jerry, and he's coming towards you. Are you going to scoop up Jerry and stick him in the bag, or what are you going to do?
Oh my gosh. Would probably scoop him up in the bag, like with the bag.
Okay. And you seal it?
Yep.
Okay. And so you
Air holes for him?
No.
Interesting. Maybe I'm not the one that killed Jerry.
Jerry doesn't need to breathe.
I was like, he's fine.
Worst dog owner ever.
Okay, so Jared is leading the way, followed by Alan. I'd say Pirate followed you pretty close. She's not really paying attention to Jerry, and then Gordon is finally following. And you put Jerry in a Whizlock bag. And where'd you
Yep.
put the bag?
I'll put the bag into the backpack.
Okay, it's down in the backpack. Okay. All right. Can everybody tell me what your dark vision or eyesight vision abilities are? We're in dim light.
I have dark vision.
I also have dark vision.
Up to 60 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
You do not have dark vision.
Okay, but this is fine because you're at the back anyways.
I also have a flashlight I can give you because we established that a flashlight earlier. So I'll toss you the flashlight. So
Sounds good.
make sure you write that down. Don't lose my flashlight.
Instantly loses flashlight.
It went into the creek. No, my flashlight. That's standard issue. Cool. Can I make a perception check to like narrow down exactly where this is?
Where the sound is coming
Yeah.
from, it's down the cavern.
Okay,
you
cool.
know, and so I assume you guys walk towards the sound,
Yeah.
and as it's getting louder. Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys down. You're following the creek.
And I'm on guard. I have my weapon out, weapon drawn. Kippo's passing
okay.
notes.
Got it. So you're moving along, and sorry, I'm moving all the characters and stuff. And Jared, you have such a high passive perception.
Yeah.
So you and Alan are in the lead. Pyra's behind you. You see a little white rabbit hopping down the trail that then disappears into the cavern wall.
It's Peter Cottontail.
The cavern wall?
Mhm.
Oh no. Okay. I'll be like, wild. And I'll continue going. I don't know what to do with it. I can't go through walls. I will have my weapon out though, and if I see another bunny, I'm just gonna shoot it.
So you get really intense.
I'm on guard. If it comes and attacks me, I don't know what. There's squid mushrooms down here. I don't know if there's squid bunnies either. You know.
So Alan's
It's just a normal bunny.
Alan's feeling cheeky because he had just cast minor illusion of the bunny. And so
That's
he's
your
behind
secret
you. No. So he's behind you, and he makes the bunny pop back out from the wall. And,
I'll take a shot.
Okay.
I'll take a shot at the bunny. Oh, it's something. It's a 16 to hit a fake bunny.
I think you probably hit a fake bunny.
Yes. I'm like, this is crazy. Everybody be on guard. Doctor, I'm so glad you're right behind me.
He's literally like has his hand out in front.
Ready, I see. I know nothing about magic.
He just thinks Alan's prepared to cast
Yeah,
a spell.
exactly,
He
yeah.
doesn't think he's actually casting a spell.
He's just snickering to himself.
Okay. So as you move down, you can kind of see that there's little paths sort of on both sides of the creek. It's a fairly narrow cavern. There's not a ton of walking space. But as you guys get over here, you see a group of humanoids in the darkness, and they seem to kind of be shuffling around the edge. Right over here, I'll just use this. This is not here in the screen. I'm just showing you which location.
Okay.
So on this part of the map over here, you see a group of figures. Kind of they maybe look like they're foraging or digging. It looks like maybe they're trying to expand the tunnel in that direction, perhaps.
So basically across the creek on the other side, the
Yeah.
trail that they're on.
Yep, across the creek on the other side, on the pathway that's over there, you can see that there's a little tiny figure. So reminds you of the little tiny old woman that you saw in the staff photos. And then there are 6 other dwarven-sized figures over there. They currently have their backs turned to you.
Cool. Since I have sneak attack. No, I'm just kidding.
You sneak
Fireball.
attack the
No,
old woman?
Yeah. I have very bad charisma, so I'll be like, all right, everybody calm down! And I just start yelling at the top of my lungs and walking forward.
Okay.
And I'm shaking while pointing my crossbow. I'll be like, calm down! You need to calm down!
Okay.
I have very low charisma.
So you were definitely loud enough for them to hear you.
Yeah,
And so
definitely not stealthy.
this group turns around and looks at you, and
Oh.
you indeed see a little gnome woman dressed like a researcher, and she turns around with surprise, and you see these 6 other Dwergar researchers as well. They remind you of the characters that you saw in the staff pictures upstairs in the rec room. And as well as they look kind of similar to the Dwergar wizard researcher that you saw before. So they turn around, and they all look surprised, and the little gnome woman says, "Oh, visitors!"
Question, DM. In the picture, all of their eyes are red except for hers. Is that the case here also?
That's just a Dwergar night vision
Okay,
thing. That's
cool,
not like a creepy.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Because I was like,
do-
I'm
they
doomed.
They do look creepy.
I'll be like, what's going on around here? I'm a high-ranking security officer, and I need to see.
local hero.
Yeah, I need to see your certification. What's up, yo?
What's up, yo? The little gnome woman says, "Well, I believe you've come to our base. We don't get many visitors. You can put down the weapons."
Okay. I put down my weapon because I'm like, she's got a point. I'll be like, I need somebody else to talk here.
Gordon comes out. I was like, "Hello, do you know my uncle Boris? I think he works here. Do you know an Uncle Boris?"
She pauses and looks really confused, she kind of looks blank for a second, and she's like racking her mind and like, Boris? No, there's no Boris that works here.
How about an Alexei? Do you know Alexei?
No, there's no Alexei.
Or my babushka
I don't
Yana?
think they know anybody, all right? They don't know anybody in your family. Your family doesn't work here. I'm going to be like, because I'm at full panic mode still. I'm going to be like, all right, what's going on here? Because, so a wizard came over to our place attacking a dog, and now we came over and everybody... What's going on? Why are there squid mushrooms? Why are there goop on the ground?
Oh, also, what is your recipe for the jelly? I'm just very, very curious.
Oh, so many questions. We are researching here in the tunnels. That's what we're doing.
Can I make an insight check? Is she, like, I feel like she's not telling me everything,
Mhm.
but...
I mean, she's only answered one question.
Yeah, exactly. But I also...
That she doesn't know my Uncle Boris.
Yeah. That's a good point. And I think she does. But it just feels like this scenario feels weird. Do I feel uncomfortable, or would this be like, is this a normal situation?
Yeah, sure. Roll your insight check.
Cool. Oh, man. I am rolling really well. That's a 25.
Wow.
Insight check.
I mean, so it is hard to tell because you've never met these people before,
Yeah.
you know, and you can't tell what is their like normal.
Yeah.
I mean, the situation definitely seems weird. The base was really bashed up,
Yeah.
and like they're just down here digging, maybe. So there's something weird going on, but you're not exactly sure what it is.
My security, like, tinglies are going off.
Yeah. You're like this. You know, you're definitely going to continue to approach this conversation with caution.
Yeah.
You're not going to think that these people are best buds. 'Cause
Good thing I didn't roll lower. That would have been bad.
yeah, I'm just trying to base it off of the information
Yeah.
that you have, because you don't. I mean, you don't have a lot, but it definitely feels weird. That instinct is correct.
Okay.
And so she also says to Gordon, because he asked about the jelly. Muddy here. Muddy is, and she points to one of the Dwergar with her, is our chef. And he could perhaps help you with the recipe you're looking for.
So what kind of what do you use?
What kind of
How much-
spices?
do you have spice in it? It
No.
does have a little bit of a kick.
And Muddy kind of steps forward and is like, it's a bit complicated, but if we were in the kitchen, I could tell you.
Yes, but your kitchen is a little bit scary right now.
Oh, and he's kind of like, yeah, it is like, and the researcher, the lady steps in, she's like, oh, we should introduce ourselves. I'm Aria Gwyn, and this is Cranky and Stanky,
Oh, no.
and this is Stumble and Bumble. And of course you've met Muddy and Buddy.
Hello, buddy.
You only say hi to
Yeah,
buddy.
he's the buddy.
The only
It's like-
dude, because it's the only one you're like, he's a buddy.
He's the buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
And Gordon wasn't really paying attention. He only
Yeah,
remembers the
yeah,
last
only-
name he
yeah.
heard.
Buddy.
I think I'm gonna say, I'm curious. Your station is not up to code, and so I'm just wondering what's going on upstairs. Why is it a mess? Also, why was one of your researchers missing an arm and trying to kill our a dog?
Oh, yes. We had quite an unfortunate incident. And she notices Alan. He looks like he's dressed, you know, like a researcher. You know, the rest of you are a chef and a security guard. And so she kind of identifies him as like, you're somebody who would work in a lab. And she says, surely this handsome young man knows the issues of working in a lab. And we had a terrible acid spill. And of course the heat was turned off, and so it's terribly cold up there. So we came on down because it's warm. And what was the other question?
Oh, why is one of your researchers trying to kill a dog, and he was missing an arm.
In the some of the dogs got out, and Aggro, he went to get them.
Okay, that doesn't really getting the dog and like. So why was he trying to kill him? And then it hurt us while trying to kill the dog.
Aggro did that.
Yup.
That's not in his nature.
I can't. I don't know the man, but he's dead now. So
You've killed Aggro?
no. Well, okay.
Well, technically, it was the doctor here.
He fell. It was the ground that killed him.
Now remember, because I told you that I killed him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. No, you
Yeah.
good.
That's right.
So because I couldn't, I'll be like, no, I didn't. Oh, yep, I killed him. I take the full responsibility.
That's right.
Sweat just dripping down. Oh gosh, it's hot in here, isn't it?
The ground, you killed him or the ground killed him? And,
No,
and when she said you killed him, all the other dwarves kind of like, they like tense up. You know, they're holding like pickaxes and shovels and things like that, and they all kind of like look at you with tension, and
Yeah,
she's
I'll-
just confused at this
I'll
point.
show my like burn marks
Mhm.
that I got from the lightning. I'll be like,
Mhm.
oh, it was in self-defense. I had to put him down. He reached for my weapon, and so I just had to kill him. And that was in self-defense. So
Yes, he also was not very kind to the dog.
Yes.
He was not kind at all to the Sabaka.
So did you bring our dogs back?
oh, there was only one.
Only one dog.
Yes.
How did you get here?
Well, we brought our dogs from ours.
Oh, you have dogs.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, of course we have dogs. Why wouldn't we have dogs?
Do you think you could help us? We need to get the heat on in the labs. It's so cold. We had to come down here.
What, you guys can't fix the heating area? You just turn up the temp, right? I don't know anything about technology.
It's so cold. We couldn't operate the equipment. I'm very sensitive to the cold.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Can I make another insight? Is this person acting like basically, I'm trying to think, are they infected with something? Is there like, can I make like a perception check? Is like, do they look normal?
How far away are we?
Yeah, we're like 30 feet, right? Or something like that.
Good. Oh, you're across the creek, so you're
Yeah.
not too close to them. I mean, I think they would have stepped a little closer because you're talking, like you're
Yeah.
like shouting across the creek.
Oh, I'm
So,
definitely shouting.
Let me kind of adjust the distance a little bit and then make this a little smaller to reflect where they're actually located.
Yeah,
So they probably would have come like up here. So I would say that that's maybe around 15 feet away because, you know, you'd want to be able to see them and stuff. And you guys can move your characters if you think they would have moved a little bit closer for conversation. But they're about I'd say you're all probably right about here.
Yeah, that's
15
where I
feet
want you. I'm just talking over the cavern. But I kind of want to make like, I feel like they're not acting like normal humanoids would.
Mhm.
And so I want to make sure that they're not infected with something, or like, I guess I would have to get up close and do that.
Yeah, for infection, I'd say you'd probably have to make a medicine check.
Yeah, I would have to be closer too, huh?
Yeah, for 15 feet away. I mean,
it's hard to see.
that's a little hard.
I do have
Like,
glasses, but
and definitely, you know, they're yeah, like their personality seems a little odd, but you don't know these people, so it's hard to tell if this is normal for them.
yeah,
You are a gnome, and
Yeah.
she's a gnome,
yeah,
so I think there would be some cultural, you know, things that you could relate to.
yeah.
With the Dwergar, like they seem kind of creepy, but I don't know how much time Jared would have spent with underground dwarves. And
Not a ton. That's
of
why I
their-
wasn't sent to this facility. Yeah,
Mhm.
I spent more time with the other. Okay. I'm gonna be like, 1 second, and then I'm gonna turn and huddle with you guys and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, what do you guys think? What's going on here? This seems a little suspicious. I don't know.
I don't know. Buddy seems pretty nice.
Just because his name is Buddy doesn't mean if my name was Buddy, you would like me more.
Probably.
Them stinky. Who names their
Sudden stinky.
That's a good point.
We're really focusing on the
Besides the
problem
name,
To be clear, it was stanky.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
He's heard.
I know.
He's old.
Alan definitely
It's
thinks
all
it's
proper.
stinky.
Pyra, what do you think? These two guys are focusing on names.
Pyra. She's like, oh, they build pretty nice tunnel.
Man, really focused on the wrong stuff here, guys. I just feel like they're not acting normal, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Well, I think Buddy is nice, but the rest of them, maybe a little off. Maybe something's wrong. But again, Buddy seems like a nice guy.
Okay, so if we attack them, Buddy's the one that we're not gonna attack. Correct.
How
Don't
quiet are
don't
you
go
being?
for Buddy.
We're like whispering.
Yeah.
But I'm like stage whispering.
Well, if we're whispering.
It's okay. I have a 21 passive perception, so I can hear literal whispers. I cannot sleep around you. You snore so loud.
If they seem like they're fine, I say we just leave. And if they follow us, then we'll know something is wrong.
It's true. I guess we weren't. Why did we come here in the first place? I guess is the big question. We came here because we wanted to make sure they were safe, right? That was kind of it.
Yep. And we've
They're
asked
just-
them, and they're not hostile, so
Okay.
they seem
I came for
fine.
spice.
I know. I have to
We're
do
not-
a security
I don't-
check when we get back.
I
Remind
don't feel comfortable lending our dogs.
Yeah. Oh, we're not gonna lend our dogs. Also, why would they need dogs to heat up things? All right. I'm gonna be like, all right. We have decided.
So you turn around and face them?
Yep.
Okay. So you did hear like some footsteps and shuffling. And so some of the Dwergar have walked along on their side of the creek, but they have walked further back up north, back
Okay.
upstream. But she's still standing there with 3 others around her and like, so do you think you can help us?
Well, unfortunately, we don't have a mechanic with us at this moment. So we are gonna. We were just double checking, making sure everything is safe here. Is everything okay?
Oh, and Pyra goes, but I told you I can turn on the heat.
Shut up, Pyra! Shut up, Pyra! Not now! I put my hand over the neck like, shh, and I'm yelling at Pyra.
I was like, that's pretty rude. And she kind of like stalks away from you. Like she's just like, I'm just trying to help. And so she starts walking back upstream herself on your guys' side. She's like,
Oh gosh.
telling me to shut up. I'll tell him to shut up. I'll shut up this whole tunnel.
Oh no, she's gonna trap us in here.
You know she has a fiery temper.
Uh-huh. All right.
She goes and leans against the cavern wall, and she's sitting there, like, flicking flame in her hand, almost like a Zippo lighter, just sitting there, like, waiting and kind of glaring at you with fire in her eyes.
This is a normal reaction. Every single time I tell her she can't blow up the base, this is how she.
She goes and sulks.
Yeah. Never blows up anything though. Hopefully. I'm gonna be like, unfortunately, with the resources that we have, and I do like the full, like I'm pulling out the handbook of saying no, as in a very professional email. The resources that we have currently, we're unable to provide assistance, but we wish you the best luck and sincerely, Jared Vernsworth, head security guard of our research station. Close.
So there's a space right in front of you guys where the river can be crossed, the stream
Yep.
can be crossed, and so she starts to walk towards you, not in any kind of threatening
Yeah.
way, but just like, oh, you can't help an old woman. This man seems very smart, and she points to Alan, and she's like, I would love to discuss some research projects with you.
We're kind of short on time, so maybe you could come visit us at our base.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Later.
My eyes widen like, what are you doing? Doctor?
But perhaps you could take 1 or 2 of us with you now. We should find the body of poor Agro and what has happened to him.
My vote is Buddy. How about Buddy?
Right. We will take Buddy and 1 other randomly selected individual. And
You do recall that your sleds can only carry 4 people, so you would have to leave somebody behind.
Yeah, that's not happening. I'll be like, unfortunately, and I pull out the book again. Our resources don't allow for that circumstance, but I do appreciate the offer. You guys can come and visit when the storm is over.
He sounds like the apparently kid. Apparently.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Could you at least help us get the heat back on while we wait? We'd like to get back to our beds and start putting things to rights, and some of our research will suffer if we're down here the whole time.
How much time until the storm hits?
So I'd say you've been in the cavern 30 minutes. So you've got about 30 more minutes to get back up and get back to your dogs and
Okay.
handle all that stuff.
How about Pyro? She can warm things up very quickly.
Yeah. We can. Pyro will help you, but we only have 15 more minutes until we can do that. So, why don't you come up with us? The rest of you guys can keep digging and doing what. Buddy can also come if he wants to.
And
Can't wait until I hear Buddy's voice.
so Iria Gwyn says, "Okay, we'll come on up with you." And they start. Her and the 3 Dwergar that were with her start to cross, and the other Dwergar that were kind of parallel. They're moving forward to where there's a little tiny bridge up ahead, kind of near where Pyra is standing.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
I feel like they're just flanking us.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels very trappy like.
I'm gonna put individual icons on the map for them.
Why would you do that? We're just going upstairs. Ian. That's crazy. We don't. I mean that.
Just to give you an idea of the actual locations of this little lady and all 6. Oh, here's Buddy.
Daniel's insight is pretty good.
Hold on. Look, can you blow up Buddy a second for me?
He's not actually that unique looking.
Okay.
Buddy sits, bro. Just for everybody
when
at
you
home.
look at Buddy, you
Buddy
don't.
is-
Oh my gosh.
Buddy's a
ripped.
ripped door guard, and he has 6 next to him, and he has this sweet looking pickaxe with like mechanical things on him, with a crystal that's lighting him. Like it looks cool.
I put numbers on all of the dwarves so I could keep track of them. So
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Also,
here's
where can
Muddy.
if they want to see these pictures, where can they see these pictures at?
Listeners, if you would like to see these pictures too, you can go to our Patreon, and we will be sharing these images on our Patreon. Our Patreon will have full episodes without ads for $5 a month, as well as our character art and our maps and bonus episodes that will not be released in the main feed. Some fun behind the scenes episodes. So after we finish this recording, we're going to be chatting about this one-shot campaign, some DM secrets that might still be in play, as well as the players' impressions of the campaign. So we'll be doing that chat episode, behind-the-scenes episode afterwards, and you can access all of that on our Patreon. So if you are feeling left out, not being able to see Jerry or Buddy, or these cool caverns that we have or anything like that, you can access all of that with a Patreon subscription. And so here's Muddy, and here's Stanky.
Where is Jerry?
Jerry is in the backpack, and you put him in the Ziploc bag.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
In the backpack. But can you give me a perception check?
Okay.
But
Jerry's on my head.
Jerry has my crossbow somehow.
Jerry's on the side of the.
He has a gun to my head. No.
Yeah, that's
Reroll.
yeah.
That's tilted.
A little
Okay.
cocked.
Oh dang. Hold on. Yeah, that one's flat. I've got a 10.
Nice. No, that's great.
Okay. You're just thinking about Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
You're wondering if Buddy has seen Jerry before.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, buddy, do you know Jerry? Have you seen Jerry?
And Buddy's almost across the river from you, and he's like, "Who's Jerry?"
Jerry, little mushroom squid guy.
Oh yeah, there's lots of mushrooms.
But do you know Jerry?
They have not told me their names.
Oh, maybe you've met Jerry then.
Okay, so Iria
I
is
got them in my bag.
coming towards you across and saying, "All right, we'll come on up with you, and you'll help us get the heat back on."
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Here we go. Yeah, we start moving that direction.
Okay, and so her and the 3 Dragar with her are crossing the river, and
Alan does not like the idea of climbing on a ladder up.
Mhm.
Down was fine. But he doesn't want to go up. So he casts Spider Climb on himself.
wow,
Nice.
So he can just walk up.
So I imagine
side.
he doesn't climb like a spider. He just keeps walking
Well, that's it.
straight
Yeah, you can
upright.
on
and
2 feet. You
on-
can just walk up the side. Yeah.
So he just continues walking, maybe hands in his pockets.
Yeah.
And just starts. And this, we haven't quite gotten to the ladder yet. So does he start doing it on the side of the cavern?
As soon as there's the opening going upwards,
Mhm.
yes,
Okay.
starts going up.
Okay. And so Iria is very impressed by this, and she says, "Wow, look at you go! You are a very powerful wizard."
Alan kind of just mumbles to himself. He's like, "It's just a second level spell."
I'm gonna be like, somebody's getting all the fan service over here. A little jealous that the doctor is still getting hit on by girls and he's already married. Crazy.
Okay, so I assume.
Yeah, we're gonna keep walking.
Okay.
I'll lead the back. I'm just gonna. Can I? Now that I'm closer,
Mhm.
I'm gonna see if there's any infection or anything.
Okay.
Like if there's something that's like messed up.
And so what kind of check are you gonna do?
I mean, I guess that would be a medicine. If
Medicine?
you let me do investigation, I would love that.
I'll let you do medicine or nature. If you do investigation, I might give you a different type of information, but you can do medicine or nature.
Oh, wait, I don't know what that different kind of information. Now that makes sense. Okay, I'll do medicine. Right? I shouldn't have done medicine. That's an 8.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know that much about sickness. They are acting weird, and
Yeah,
you know
they're
that
so
people back
weird.
home were acting weird because of the Arcanium sickness.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
that's not a problem here.
that you know of. You don't know what's going on in their base for sure.
Yeah, I'm
know.
so nervous.
You could ask her more information about what was going on.
Yeah, Mimir is so Mimir is so. This is all bad. This is all bad in Mimir's brain. It's like tingling all of the D&D. We're in a trap. We're about to get killed situation. So, but I'm gonna be like, do you have a security guard of your own, or is that not something you guys have to worry about?
Security? We're not very concerned with security out here in the middle of the wilderness. No one has come to our base before until you.
Oh, well, you should really work on security measures. I can leave a safety pamphlet. I have 4 of them.
4 copies.
I brought 4 copies because each of them I give them to them, but then they never take them. So here's a safety copy of the booklet, and then if you need some extra forms for I know you have a spill and things like that. So here's some extra forms.
You hand her a pamphlet?
Yeah.
Okay, and so she reaches out to take it, and her hand touches yours, and it feels kind of sticky.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
What'd you say about Stinky?
I'm gonna be like, sick, toy.
And
Cool.
the other Dwargar are coming around you too to take pamphlets from you.
Oh, great.
So at
Here's
this,
everybody needs a pamphlet. I have 4 of them, so I'll just give them all a pamphlet.
okay,
Safety pamphlets for everybody.
okay.
And here's some
Man.
information on emergency situations, zombie apocalypses.
Are you just standing in one place? Is Alan continuing to walk along the wall?
I shouldn't
like-
be standing. Yeah, I'm. This is my favorite part of my job. Filling out,
educating.
filling out information and stuff. So, I'm doomed, guys. It's dead.
If he stopped, then Alan stopped.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Alan's kind
I wanted us to stick together
Okay.
and leave first
okay.
before them.
So as you come past Pyra, she's kind of still sulking, against the wall. Would you encourage her to move forward with you, or do you just ignore her and keep going? Like, you're not actively moving right now. I'd say you stopped about where Pyra is and Gordon.
If she's there and Jared is just handing out stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna stop just next door, not talk to her.
Mhm.
Actually, he'll say, how. He's like whispering. He does not want anybody to hear this.
How much more of that whiskey do you have?
Oh, you want another drink?
Maybe in the sled.
And he like gets all excited.
Yes.
The cutest thing ever.
She's like, yes. It will warm you up for the ride back. I'll get you some more. I
Thank you so much, Pyra.
Sure thing. And she offers you the flask right now. Just as
He
like.
doesn't take it.
And so Gordon, you were standing kind of right at the bridge.
Yep.
And so, are you going to continue standing there? What are you going to?
Yeah, so I think Gordon, like, although not like, I think because Gordon is such a big guy, he's not as kind of fearful, right? He's just kind of like chill.
Mm-hmm.
But he also in a previous life, he's also kind of standing there just to block away,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for someone not to cross.
So his instincts.
Mhm.
He's not combatant anymore.
No.
He uses his cooking to soothe his rage.
Correct.
But he just has those instincts still, that protector instinct, and so he's standing in front of the bridge, and you're gonna essentially stay there until the rest of your party passes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you guys have said you're gonna help them turn back on the heat.
Yeah.
Are you being honest or are you deceiving them?
I mean, we only have 15 minutes. So I gave us a deadline to turn on the heat.
Yeah.
If it's any more than that, then we have to leave.
But you are planning to help them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, we were planning to be honest about it.
Yep.
I just figured Pyro was just gonna blow it.
Yeah, that's what I also was gonna. I was just gonna be like, basically, after I'm done with my full speech, and it was like, and that's Sector 3, verse 83. I read the whole pamphlet by now, which probably have taken a minute or two to do. I'm a pretty fast reader, and then I'll be like, all right, Pyra is going to help us turn on the heat.
And she really glares at
Yeah.
you because you told her to shut up when she offered that
And
earlier.
I'll be like, you were right, and I'm sorry, Pyra.
She's like, thank you for your apology. I accept.
Hey, security knows when to apologize. That's rule number 18. And I will continue walking. And I'm gonna be. I'll give it like a nod to Ramshield. I'll be like, "There's something a little suspicious," kind of nod.
Okay.
And then I do security sign signals, but no one knows. Yeah,
We don't know
no
what
one
you're
ever
saying.
came to the class that I did of like, hey,
Yeah.
let's all stick into a group
Yeah.
and fly together like the bird
Healing
symbol.
Hands
Yeah,
Club.
yeah, exactly. Healing Hands Club. And so I'm gonna continue walking. And I will be last out of the whole group.
Okay.
Even though Ramshield technically would be the best to be last, but I will be last because I'm the security guard. If I'm taking care of my
Doing my job.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So now that Pyra knows that she's going to turn the heat back on, she continues. So I think she might be leading the way.
Yep, that sounds great.
And so she's going to go all the way up to the ladder. And Alan is following along the walls, walking very confidently with his hands in his pockets. And so they go up the ladder, start going up the ladder. Mm-hmm.
I would say I would probably wait till he would probably have to give me a nudge, like,
Mhm.
hey, you go ahead. I'll
I'll tap your shoulder.
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. And so they all are following you in an orderly manner.
Cool.
Furia's first. They're taking their turns.
Does she have any weapons? Are any of them armed with anything that's weapon?
They have tools that could definitely be.
Just the pickaxes. That's all tools, though. They were down here for a reason. So that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And so that's great. That's
Not
that's
suspicious
great
at
and all.
all.
Yeah, that's great and all.
Okay.
And can I see if what's his name? I don't
Frankie.
the squid guy in
Oh,
Ram Shields. Yeah,
Jerry?
Jerry.
yeah. I refuse to call him.
Oh,
Jerry.
you-
I can't name him because if I kill him, I'm gonna feel guilty. So I'm gonna J-Dog. I'm gonna look and see if he's escaped or if he's still in the back.
So I assume you're looking into the basket.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. As I walk past him, put my hand on his shoulder and I'll like I'll climb up a little bit. Yeah, and look at.
Okay. So you don't even have to get your head over the basket.
Cool.
You can see that Jerry has gotten out of the plastic bag because
Yeah.
it's plastic.
Yeah. Darn it.
Dang it.
And a wicker basket is really easy for an octopus to climb. I mean,
Yeah.
they can climb almost like pure glass. So you can see that he's now at the top of the basket and climbing onto Gordon's shoulder.
Oh, cool. I just assumed that is what he allowed because I figured that it's his pet now.
And Gordon didn't observe this earlier that
No.
it was happening.
No
So
idea.
he doesn't know. But at this point, Jerry has made it up like onto his shoulder.
cool. And they're like,
No.
"Wow, you're getting real familiar with your squid.
Who, Jerry?
Yeah, turn to your right, man.
He turns to his left.
No, on the right.
Oh, hello, Jerry. How did you get out of your bag?
When you turn to your right, Jerry's sitting on your shoulder and he raises a little tentacle and puts it on your cheek. And it kind of goes like when the individual little suctions like boop, boop, boop,
Uh-huh.
boop, boop. So he's kind of like he's kind of pulling at your face, just not aggressively, but just kind of like
That's
feeling.
Creepy
The
and
lip.
adorable at the same time.
Oh, man.
So he's just kind of feeling. He hasn't felt your face before. You know, you don't know if the thing has eyes or how it
Yeah.
detects its environment. So it's kind of experimenting with the skin of your face and kind of it's on your shoulder right now.
Is there any way I can like just kind of maybe more perceiving more about Jerry?
Sure. What kind of a check do you want to make, and what are you looking for? You want to do a perception check?
Is there anything I notice about Jerry? Like, I know you've mentioned like it's nothing like, do I feel differently or anything like that?
So it's more about yourself,
Right.
like how you feel.
How I feel.
No, you don't feel different right now.
Okay.
Right now is crazy. Saying right now is insane.
I mean, you ate some weird jelly.
That is true.
So aside from some tummy rumblings, you seem to be doing pretty good.
Like, I need to get out of here quick. Okay.
Cool.
Then
So we head up the
head
ladder?
upstairs.
Yeah, we head up the ladder.
All right, let's load our base. Istijaku.
Man, I am not comfortable right now. There's so many enemies behind us, and I don't know that they're enemies.
Oh no.
Oh, that's where we go.
I'm starting to realize something.
What are you realizing? No, share with the class.
Well,
ahead,
would Gordon realize this, or
No, that's the thing.
Brad, tell us,
Brad is realizing this. I have a feeling as soon as we come up into the cold, Jerry's just gonna lose it and like attack my face.
Oh, see, I thought it was like the. Oh,
That's
maybe
why
it's like
everything's been. That's why everything's been cold. That's why the old lady is asking to turn on the heat.
Oh, I'm so interested. Can I make a check real quick?
as you're going up the ladder?
Yeah, just like a memory check.
Mhm.
In the photos with everybody, is there any like dwarf? Because there was a like blueprint cut out of the ice room,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any person that's missing from the photo that is in this group?
Okay.
Like, is there any extra person? Does that
Any
make sense?
new people? Okay.
Yeah,
So
because she said they haven't had visitors in a while,
Mhm.
so there's like some tinglings.
okay. Yeah. Why don't you? What kind of check would make
Like
sense?
a history?
Yeah, history would make a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
to remember the photo.
Mm-hmm.
A stealth check? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. 12. I have to say it confidently.
So well. So I'll just review what you observed.
Yeah.
And so when you found the ice block that
Yeah.
was in their lab, the lab was
ice room.
a temperature controlled room that
Yeah.
they could turn up the heat or turn up the cold, separate from the whole rest of the base.
Yep.
And they clearly had it set to cold, and they had a great big ice block in the center, and that ice block was greenish, and there was a large carving cut out of the middle.
Yeah.
But what remained was a boot that still had a foot in it because there was an ankle bone.
But you didn't tell
sticking.
Alan.
Yeah.
So I think you're the only one who observed this because at that time Pyra and Gordon were in a different part of the base.
They never came up. And the reason I told them to meet us around so they wouldn't see it. Okay. So but is there any new person that I see or think of?
From what you recall, it seems like they all kind of look very similar.
Yeah.
But it's all Dwergar.
Yep.
So there's not any other species.
Just numbers wise though.
And so there's 6.
Okay.
And she is with the 6 Dwergar, and then there would have been one more because you guys met Aggro.
Yep.
So there was a total of 7, which means that there's 8 at their base, which is the same number that you guys have at your base. I wouldn't say that that's really a high enough for you to be able to tell if there's one extra person with only a 12. But you know that, hey, there should be 8 people here at this base. Like, that seems to kind of make sense because we have 8 people at our base, because that has to do with a plane shifter and how many people they can transport at one time.
Yeah.
And so that logically makes sense for your base as well as their base.
I'm gonna saddle up next to Buddy. I'm gonna be like, hey Buddy, cut to me straight real quick. Just whispering just to Buddy if I can get him just alone.
You guys are you climbing the ladder yet or not yet?
Yeah, we're all the way up.
Okay, so you guys are up in the circular room.
Okay.
And then the utility room is the one that's to the right. And so I assume Pyra's going to head towards the utility room and turn on the heat. And the rest of them are gathering. This room around the tunnel is fairly warm because it comes up. So it's more comfortable for them. So we've got, hang on, I need to pull them all out of the tunnel.
What happens if they go in through ice?
Muddy Muddy.
Why are all the windows broken?
Stanky. Buddy Muddy, Stanky, Bumble.
Great names, by the way.
Thank you. Cranky. Cranky Stanky. And Stumble. There we go. All right. And get them all situated here around the tunnel. Okay, and so you're trying to talk to Buddy.
Yeah, I'll move myself up to next to Buddy here.
Okay.
Right over here.
I think he's number 6.
Right in between all of them, which is great because they're all friends and we're all loving each other. And we're like,
Well, Buddy is good to trust.
yeah, that's why I'm talking to Buddy.
Buddy is.
I'm trusting your instinct on the side.
No one has done any insight check on Buddy.
Nope,
Buddy
don't
doesn't
need to.
He doesn't look any more trustworthy than anyone else.
Well, in our hearts, he does. And I'll be like, Buddy, cut to me straight here. Is there? And I'm whispering just to Buddy. What's with the ankle bone in the ice room? And I'll make an insight check as I ask that to see if he has any facial expressions.
Okay, yeah, let me know that insight check.
And if he attacks me. Just kidding. Well, I rolled a 4, but I have a plus 10 to that, so 14.
14, nice.
Yeah.
That is a big recovery for that 4.
Yep.
So as you remember, Ira got this kind of like confused expression, and so he kind of like goes a little blank for a second, and you asked him,
what's with the ankle?
What's with the ankle bone
in the ice room?
Mm-hmm. And he goes, oh yes, someone was stuck in the block.
Who?
It was Aggro.
Aggro had both of his ankle bones, though. He was missing an arm, but it was an ankle bone.
And Iria steps forward and she's like, we healed Stanky. It was Stanky, and he's been healed now, so his foot is much better. And you can roll an insight check on that if you
want. Oh, yeah, 100%. They just said 2 different names. That's another 14.
14. So I guess you can look and see if Stanky looks healed.
I'll be like, I'll make a perception check and see. Just not like going up to him, but I'll make a perception check to see if there's anything suspicious over there. Oh, that is an insane amount. Oh boy, that's a 25.
25.
Yeah.
Such a good roll. Okay, so at this time you do hear the heat kick back on. And so it's still gonna be a bit cold because the windows are crashed open in some of the rooms, but it sounds like Pyra got that going, so your perception check picks up on that.
Cool.
Okay, heater's going. But you look over at Stanky, and he has 2 feet.
Yep.
And with that super high 25,
Yeah.
his right foot, it looks like an AI foot. You know how AI doesn't really know what hands and feet totally look like, and they always come out a little funky.
Oh,
It just has a weird vibe. Like you're just like,
is
that
this
doesn't.
like? Are they under an illusion? Can I make an Arcana check?
Mhm.
Sick. That's 14.
There's no illusion.
Okay.
It looks like there's a real foot there, but it definitely doesn't look like a normal foot.
What do you mean by like? Is it squid-like?
There's no tentacles. Or,
Okay.
I mean, he is wearing shoes,
Yeah.
but it kind of like you can tell that with that high
Perception.
perception, you can tell that it looks off. Like
Yeah.
it maybe too big, just like too misshapen. Maybe as if somebody potentially had a deformity or something. It doesn't look like perhaps it's healed correctly all the way.
But it does
crooked.
seem like that was the individual that was.
It just seemed like Stanky lost a foot.
Okay. Well then everything. What happened? Why was he in the ice block?
It's actually not a block of ice.
Oh.
It is a gelatinous cube that has been frozen.
Oh.
And when we
okay.
find that working with these giant cubes that are so full of acid,
Uh-huh.
you know, acid,
Oh
very
yeah, that makes sense.
it's not safe.
Super bad.
How's your stomach feeling, Gordon?
Am I feeling anything different as the heat kicks on?
Oh
Uh,
no.
No, but Jerry, who when it was cold and you guys first came out, he was a little more like curled into your neck. But now he's kind of like coming up and he's like playing with your ear and like some of his tentacles are coming onto your face a little bit. I assume you kind of brush him back like onto your shoulder.
I would probably put him back on my shoulder.
But he's getting really comfortable with you.
No.
And so Iria continues to say, that large cube that we found in the ice, as you know, you can see the greenish color to it. Very dangerous. And we had an unfortunate accident where Stanky did come into contact with it. But we have discovered that if you freeze it, if you keep it at the cold temperatures, it's much easier to work with.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I'm glad we're keeping that room cold and every other room is great. I'm gonna.
We would recommend it.
Yeah,
Please don't turn on the heat in that room.
Yeah, we won't. I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder. I'm like, you're doing a great job. And then I would like to. Is there anything like a journal or anything on her or anything like that? I want to see if I can pick her pockets.
Pick her pockets.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
feel like there's something more going on and that they have good cover stories, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Why don't you give me a sleight of hand?
cool. 13.
You don't necessarily do a particularly bad job, but she doesn't have anything in pockets. As I like, you maybe feel what seems like maybe like a pen. You don't really detect anything that's super unique. It just kind of seems like what a researcher would normally have in their clothes.
Yep.
Would Gordon happen to notice, I guess if I did a perception check
Mhm.
of the what's the word I'm looking for? How Jerry has been acting is also lining up with how the other people have been acting in the room.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe.
Alien insight.
Yeah, yeah, just like, hold on, why is he going crazy? Why are they moving more?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That could either be an investigation or nature or insight. You're kind of just trying to understand if there's a correlation between all their behavior.
Yeah, honestly, I could do any of those. We'll go with insight.
That sounds good. Ooh, good roll.
That's a 17.
17 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you haven't observed a lot, but they all seemed happy when it's warm, and they all did not like it when it was cold.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of, I mean, that was a good roll, but I think that's the most
That
that
I
you
would
could
get
really
from-
have observed
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Because like obviously Jerry doesn't talk,
Correct.
like, you know, and from your particular engagement with all of them, that's kind of what you're getting. So
Mhm.
I'll be like, all right, since we've helped you kick on the heat, we're going to be taking off. Very nice meeting you guys. We will return the body tomorrow.
Okay, so you'll come back with aggro then.
Yep.
Okay.
Return the body of Aggro. Yep.
Okay.
Just clarifying, we apologize, but, you know, when you attack one of my staff, we have to defend ourselves. That's page 5, by the way.
And she looks down at the pamphlet and says, okay. Well, thank you for your help. Do you think you could help us board up some of the windows before you go?
Unfortunately, we're running out of time here. But we really appreciate the and I have the pamphlet back out, a different like the security pamphlet. I'll be like, really appreciate our time, and we would love if you would rate our service 1 out of 10.
Alan starts walking up the side of the wall to go towards the door and up and around. It's Area, Jared, and whoever number 6 is.
So he's heading this way.
Oh, you
Up
mean
and over.
Buddy?
Yeah.
You couldn't.
Is that
forget
Buddy?
Yeah, that's
Is that
Buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's moving past Buddy to.
And just heading towards the door because we're wrapping up.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say okay. So you're wrapping up, heading out the door. Okay. So where does everybody go?
I'm just gonna wait until Pyra gets back. And,
Okay.
just kind of getting our survey done.
Mm-hmm.
Because none of the surveys have ever been filled out because we don't have many visitors. But I do want to say that we did park technically by the kitchen, so we have to walk.
Did we though? Because
No, we
we
walked
parked
up
and then
to
we
the
walked
kitchen.
around.
We did.
So
You're right.
Yeah, you guys are just outside this tunnel area.
cool.
So yeah, you guys can head on outside and load up.
that's I would just head that way and
We're
load.
like, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you guys. And I appreciate everything that you guys have. Hope everything is great. And have a good one.
Okay. So Area says, thank you so much for your help, and we do look forward to your return, and we'll try to get things a bit more fixed up around here. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
And so you guys head on out. Pyra comes back, and you guys all leave.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one final insight check.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just want to do one final insight check, and they're all humanoids. That's basically the last insight check that I got for me.
Okay. So what do you mean by they're all humanoids?
Well, the goop was coming off her hand. Is there any more goop coming off all of them?
So when you gave pamphlets to all of them, they all had sticky hands.
Man, I really don't want to leave this mystery, but we have to get back. And I don't want to be trapped here with.
How much time do we have?
I'd say you guys got about 10 minutes
10 minutes?
Mhm.
Okay.
for the it was 5 hours until the storm came.
Yeah.
It took 1 hour to drive here.
Right.
You've spent almost 2 hours, and so you have 1 hour. So you could stretch that
Yeah.
by another hour,
Really bad.
but it's risky because if you don't drive the sled dogs correctly,
Right.
and
And I'm really bad at that.
Iria does say, there's a storm on the way, and you'd be more than welcome to stay here with us and ride it out
Alarm bells going off.
in your head.
Yeah, in my
Not
head.
in the actual base.
I want to do my thing, but I can't
Yeah.
communicate with you because you're talking to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the whole crew and see if they want to do that, because that's not technically my decision. My decision to keep them safe. So if they don't feel safe outside the thing,
Mhm.
so I'll be like, let me confer with my crew, and we'll be right back. All right? I'm gonna close the door,
Okay.
so then we can talk privately.
Okay, and she's like, lovely. I'll send Stanky to the kitchen to start cooking.
We love that. I'm gonna be like, what do you guys
Okay.
think?
One thing though. One thing.
One thing though.
Gordon would recognize from the start at that moment that Muddy was the chef, not Stanky.
Whoa! And
I'm just saying-
you were paying attention, Brad.
That's the one thing he would notice.
Correct.
He would notice that very quickly.
Yeah, so I close the door and then I'll talk to you guys. I didn't notice that. That's really good.
Also,
Dang.
Gordon, as you step outside, it's really cold now.
Yeah.
And so Jerry is not happy. And Jerry, he's getting even closer into your face and your neck, and his tentacles are reaching up towards your mouth. Like, he looks like he's looking for any warm place to
Yeah,
be.
yeah.
He does not like the cold. And so
He-
I'm gonna take out my the fire dagger that I have.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna look at you like, should I kill this thing?
Honestly, I think I'm trying to think of what Gordon would do in this moment. Because he would pick up on the, like, that's not right. And not, that's weird about the stanky being, going to cook.
Yeah. Well, that's the second time they made a mistake.
Right. So he would probably pull Jerry off
Mhm.
of his face, off of his neck.
Okay.
Cool.
Why don't you make me a strength?
I will. I am also going to. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna do something. If that's okay.
He cuts my head off. No.
I'd like to kill him. Sneak attack. It's surprise.
So no. Just that and
How's the dice treating you over there?
not great.
Okay.
So that's an 8.
An 8. He beat you. You do not get Jerry off. He's
I'm gonna
clinging
cut
to
him
you.
off.
Okay.
With the fire.
Okay.
Dagger.
Do you cut? Are you aiming for like separating the head from the like the
Yeah.
top mushroom part from the tentacles?
Yep.
Okay, so you're not actually
Even
going
though-
up against Gordon's skin.
Yeah, I don't want to go up against
Okay.
Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Is this with advantage? Because technically I'm flanking. Or-
Yeah. You are so close to him. He is locked in place. I think if you grab the button cap of the top of
Yeah.
and you slice, you don't even really. You just have to. Let's make a sleight of hand to make sure you don't hit Gordon.
Cool.
You're definitely gonna cut the Jerry.
Okay, we're good. That was close to a 2, by the way. Yeah. But it is a 23.
Gordon loses an ear.
Yeah. A 23.
So with a 23, you are easily able to sever
Cool.
the mushroom top from the tentacles. And so there are now, let's say, 6 separate tentacles left, kind of stuck to Gordon's
Yeah.
neck.
I'm going to try to peel those off also.
Yeah, they are moving individually.
Yep.
They are not stopping. They are continuing. And now there's 5 of them,
Yeah.
and they're going towards his ears and his eyes and his mouth.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna basically try to steer them with the flame because they don't like the heat, right?
Mhm.
Or
No.
they like the heat. So
Yeah, so at this point,
Probably go towards the.
yeah, can I like put the dagger up close and then have them like slowly get off of the dagger?
yeah,
And,
you
like,
could try
let
that.
them off basically.
Yeah.
One at a time.
I'm gonna roll to see if they decide that the
Can I make a
knife-
deception check maybe with my knife?
Can I make a deception check with a knife? No, I'm
Okay.
gonna just do a luck check.
Worth a try.
And so for your guys' luck check, I rolled a nat 20, so it's convinced. It
Awesome.
just
Okay.
it's like it climbs. It's like woo,
Yeah.
and it climbs on to the worm. And when you cut off the top, what did you do with the top?
I threw it in the snow
Okay, you threw it in the snow.
because cold is bad.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna like start flicking and then wipe them in the snow one at a time.
Okay.
Basically.
So give me a dex check to get him off the knife,
Okay.
which will probably
Just dex, sleight of hand, or dex?
yes, sleight of hand is good.
Yes. Okay, never mind. I rolled a 3, so 8.
8. You have a bunch of tentacles stuck to your knife.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna deactivate the flame and just put it in the snow.
Okay. Yeah,
So I don't want it climbing on me.
just set the knife down into the snow.
Yep.
Okay.
And then pick it up. Like I'm basically trying to like scoop it off basically.
Okay.
Um,
The mushroom cap that you cast away has now grown new tentacles and is starting to like flee. Let's see. You guys are outside. So how far away do you think you threw? You probably threw it like 15 feet.
Yeah, as far away as possible. Because
Mm-hmm.
I think this is like a mind situation. Like they're trying to or they're getting like possessed or something.
Sure.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
The people.
Yeah, the
Okay.
people.
Yeah, so 15 feet away from you, like let's probably say I'm gonna move like right over here-ish.
Yeah.
Is probably kind of where you threw it. And so it's now kind of climbing around on the snow. It looks like it's kind of desperately seeking heat of some form. So I'm going to also give it a D4 and pick a number, Gordon.
Oh, come on, Gordon. You got this.
Number 1.
Nice. big.
He rolled a 1. So it is coming back in the direction of you guys. It's
How
not us.
quickly? Gordon, how quick?
You know, it's probably as it can go.
Can I see it?
You can see it.
Okay. Or shoot it
Even as an old
Alan
man?
shoots it.
with firebolt.
Alan shoots a firebolt at it.
I'm still working on the squid tentacles, by the way.
Okay.
One at a time. So
Should we roll initiative? Like, do you guys
think
feel like
so.
we'll just keep going like this
Yeah.
until we?
I'm just saying that I'm busy, so I couldn't attack it or anything.
Okay.
So at this point, Gordon would probably try to pull tentacles off also.
Mhm.
Do you need me to roll for that?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I-
And
I'll,
would
I'll
we
give you that
strength?
bonus action,
With strength?
Yeah, you can do strength for that, or dex, but I figured strength was better for you.
and I have since I'm mastermind rogue, you can have advantage because I'm bonus action helping.
All right, the first one's 12. And the other one is 11. So we'll go with the 12.
You did not beat
Oh,
him.
my God.
Wait, 12 plus anything?
No, that's with the plus. It was a 10 plus, I think, 2.
Wait, your athletics is only 2?
No, that was strength.
Oh, okay.
It was plus 2 for strength.
Dang.
Yeah.
And hold on. So this is, and that's not saving throws, right?
Not a saving throw.
Okay, cool.
Hopefully not.
Well, I'll let you do a saving throw because I mean you're trying to
save yourself.
save yourself from
If it was a saving throw, then that would be a 15.
Still not high enough.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You
this
rolled
squid is
very good. So you do lightning bolt on the mushroom cap.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
I rolled an 11 to hit.
An 11 to hit. Okay. And does he? That's just a hit against like his AC.
AC.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you hit it, and it kind of like tumbles over, but it gets back up and continues to move.
Okay. I don't have to roll for damage.
Mm-mm.
I have a bonus action help as a mastermind rogue, and then action. Can I help or peel off with my action?
Yeah. Mhm.
Cool.
So you're helping yourself.
No, so I'm bonus action helped him.
Okay.
He failed, so
Okay.
I want to now do it myself.
You've got an action as
Yeah.
well. Okay, gotcha.
And this is just a strength check.
You can do because it's not happening to you, so you can do a strength check. But Gordon can do strength saves.
Oh, natural 19, 21.
Okay.
I'm more strong than you.
You are more strong, and so Jerry rolled very low. So I'm gonna say that you're able to get the rest of the tentacles off, but they are in your hands now.
Okay. And then I'm gonna toss him. Or put him up against the door, right? Or no. Heat.
Wipe them.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can toss him, basically.
Okay. I think you're gonna have to do.
Yeah. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, DM?
It's
Please.
tricky because they're very sticky.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I think so. What are you actually doing to try to get them off? You're like shaking your hands, or
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Maybe. Is the fire is still ignited on the sword?
yeah, the fire's still on the knife.
Yeah, so I'll put my hands near the knife and continue the trick, basically, of like,
Okay.
oh, this is a warm spot for you guys to hang out.
Okay, so I'll let you do a deception check
Okay,
for that.
Great. I have a -1 in deception, but it doesn't matter when I rolled a natural 1. That's an unnatural 0, DM. I actually,
For a split second, I was like, he
try
got
to
a
like
natural
whip
one.
him off,
No.
but then I whip him backwards onto my face.
I agree.
And I'm like, oh, great. Oh, no! Oh, guys. Oh, no. Oh, I'm accidentally eating them.
At this point, the door to the tunnel opens, and Arias, do you need any help out there?
I have squid all over my face. Oh, panicking. Please.
Oh, come inside and we'll help you when she opens the door.
I would not trust that.
I'm panicking, so I won't do anything until you guys do something. Because I already used my bonus action, so.
Because if you remember, you just told them that you were just going to confer outside.
Yeah, we
about
haven't had
you
the opportunity to do that yet. I'll be like, a couple more minutes, please. Just a couple more minutes.
How hard is it to pull him off?
It's an athletics check.
Athletics.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
but
been
they need
it's been a
heat.
strength check.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Strength.
So I know a lot's been happening. So your firebolt didn't do anything.
Right.
You hit them, but it definitely didn't. They didn't really react in any particular way to it. They did not. The knife was able to cut through them, but it didn't seem like they're fine. They're still alive and everything.
Do you have ice bolt or anything? Anything with ice?
Nope. Hold on.
Oh, I'll just dunk my head into snow.
Okay.
Yeah. I go, "Ah!" And then what is that film? Oh, that Ice Age.
Oh.
When he or-
Oh, I was thinking when the dude's head's on fire in Home Alone.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. I run around, I'm like panicking, and then I go, oh, and I do a full like swan dive into the snow, and to try to get him off.
Okay. I'm gonna do a D4 to see which direction they go.
Okay.
Because it's definitely cold around your face. Your face is still the warmest part
Yeah.
of the snow. So it could drive them to try to get even closer to you, or they could just flee in general. So
This is like a door in Critical Role. I'm trying to open a door to try to get you rid of squids.
it's just cute mushrooms, guys. It's just Jerry. This is literally only Jerry.
It's Jerry.
So can you pick a number between? Well, can you pick
3.
3? Okay.
Yep.
Rolled a 4. So
go.
the squid they start to release from your face.
Cool.
There was a total of 6 tentacles.
Cool.
So I'm gonna say 4 of them released from your face. There's only 2 left.
Okay, cool.
And so your face is still in the snow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll continue.
Okay.
Keeping my face in the snow.
Also, maybe you pull back from the ones that
Yep.
you left, and then would you plunge your face back
different
into
area,
the snow? Okay. So Jared dove into the snow, shoved his face in. He gets up. You barrel roll a few
Yeah.
rolls away, and then plunge
Security
your
rules.
face. Plunge your face back into the snow again.
There was nothing in the handbook about this.
So does any of them come off from that, or are they
Yes,
still on his
yeah.
face?
I have 2 on my face.
2 are remaining. Mhm.
Okay. Gordon is going to take his frying pan that he has with him and hit him in the face to hit the
Somebody help me! Somebody help me!
just to get rid of them.
Okay.
My AC is 13, so.
Are you going to resist, or are you going to let him hit you?
I mean, I just pulled my head and I'm wiping my face off, so I'll take it. I'll take the full hit.
Okay.
Gordon's like,
Sure does it take to pull them off?
You wouldn't exactly know that because it depends. It's a living
hand?
creature.
Right.
Oh, you want to use Mage Hand?
Right.
So I'm doing strength checks. So I don't know if your Mage Hand can do a
It'd be a
strength check.
10 is your mage hand strength.
Because that's
And
10 pounds.
I've rolled over 10 and it has not done anything.
Oh, okay.
Because I am rolling for the tentacles as well.
Yeah.
So it's an opposed.
Oh, individual.
It's an
Oh,
opposed
okay,
strength check. So
maybe-
there was a
okay.
time where it
It
rolled a
could've
3
been.
and it got pulled off, and but it's been rolling pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, Gordon's just gonna be like, hold
Help me,
still.
Somebody help me! Somebody quick!
I will help you right now.
He said that you can hit him.
Yeah,
So all
yeah.
you have to do is roll damage. You don't even have to roll.
Oh, roll damage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, so I still roll. Wait,
Just roll your frying pan damage, which would
Which-
be.
Yeah. So which object are you using for your frying pan damage?
Was it?
I gave you a list of
hand-axe?
different weapons.
I can't just use because remember what is it? Tavern brawl.
Oh yeah, you could consider that an unarmed. You have Tavern Brawler.
So I believe it's a 1d4 for Tavern Brawler.
Yeah, it's 1d4 plus 2.
So 1d4. Hold on. Oh, it's just a d4. Okay, plus 2.
Mhm.
Okay. It's a 1, but I'm also going to use.
Great weapon master.
Wait.
Or Divine Smite.
Let me find it.
That'd be a sweet class.
Where'd you
Basically,
go? There it
Samwise
is.
Gamgee.
So because of my giant ancestry, I'm going to use Frost Chill
Okay.
as a frost giant. It says when you hit a target with an attack roll and deal damage to it, you can also deal 1d6 cold damage to it and reduce its speed by 10 feet.
Sick.
Cool.
Start of your next move. So 1d6. Which one is that?
So how much did it take of the bludgeoning? So I can keep track.
Oh,
It's all good.
How much did it take of bludgeoning damage for the first hit?
1.
One, just
No,
one.
Cause
Oh, wait.
plus
+2.
2.
Plus 2.
Yeah, so,
So
3.
3. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
3 plus 4. I think.
And another 4 damage.
Cold damage.
Yeah.
Cold damage. So okay, it takes 8.
And I take 8 damage, correct, too?
So you take 4 plus 3,
7.
7.
Okay.
So it took 3 and 8. So it took 8, a total of 12.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, 11. So it took a total of 11. You take a total of 7.
Cool. I go, oh. I do the classic, like, Looney Tunes spin.
Okay. Do they release? Do they what?
Yeah, and so with that, they're gonna
Please.
take. They took damage, and so they're gonna take a disadvantage strength check against that.
Okay.
And
Should I
so
roll?
that was a 4. So they're probably going to fail. Yeah, the 4 was the highest they got. So total of 7. That they're not able to keep clinging onto the face. That was going to be a DC 10 for that. So the rest of the tentacles fall off into the snow. And let's see. So there was the cap that has grown legs, and that is is coming towards you guys. It hasn't reached you yet, but that's where it's coming. And then there was 4 tentacles that are in the snow, and then there's the other 2 that are now in the snow.
Cool.
Okay.
We're gonna now take the dogs and go, right?
Yeah.
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 We're gonna be like, thank you so much. We've had such a great time.
just get it and go.
Technically a 3 out of 10. And start rounding up the, and we're just start going. I'm gonna leave the fire sword because it's covered in tentacles, right?
Okay. Yeah. There was some by it, and they're probably staying close to it because it's the warmest thing
Okay.
around there.
I
Right
can't turn it off and then take it back, or
now.
without taking
You
tentacles.
could try.
Oh, the dragon knife?
Yeah.
Steampunk dragon?
Because I
The
really
steampunk
want.
monarch dragon.
It's really cool. I'm gonna roll a d20, and if it's high, I don't take it. If it's low, then I will take it. It's a natural 20.
All
You
right.
have to try to take it.
No. Okay, fine. I'll take it. Forget the natural 20. I'm sorry.
So that dice meant nothing.
It did. It meant something to me. I'm gonna turn off the thing and then try to yank the knife so it like slips past them.
Okay. Give me a sleight of hand check. You're not, but do it with disadvantage because you don't really know how to operate this knife.
Yeah. Okay. 14.
All right. You just barely are able to turn off the knife and get it away from the tentacles.
Cool. Sweet. And we're like, thank you so much. Go. We go. We round up and
All
go.
right. You round up the dogs and you guys take off.
Yep.
And you head back to your base.
I'm gonna be like, on the way back, I'm gonna be like, there was something real strange about that area, guys. I don't know what was happening, but
Alan is attempting to reach for the flask in Pyra's pocket.
Pyra hands it to him.
Perfect. Sitting back
Gordon.
here, like just taking little sips.
Gordon's just like, oh yeah, it's very, very strange. How she said Muddy was the chef, but then Stinky go to cook. But Buddy's very, very nice guy though. I think Buddy is the best. Yes.
man, I don't understand what was going on there. But I don't like them. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I like a lot of people, not them.
I typically like people and even animals. Like Jerry was very nice until he wasn't, and he was trying to attack my face, and so at that point we had to leave Jerry behind.
Man, I really want to figure out what's back there. It's gonna drive me crazy. All right.
And I think that's we'll find that out next time on Blunders and Dragons.
Whoa! Hey guys! Oh, thanks so much for listening to our podcast. If you'd like even more, check out our Patreon and sign up. For $5 a month, you can receive episode art, ad-free episodes, and Behind the Blunders, where I get to tell you all about my conspiracies. Ooh.